Hey guys, back again. Not a terribly long conversation. As you can see, I'm doing something new with my hair. Basically, what I'm doing now with my hair is I'm turning this big bit up here, all of this into, as you can possibly tell, dreadlocks. They are still baby dreads, so it's going to take a little while for them to clean themselves up, well, tidy themselves up, and tighten themselves up, which is what they do. There's a common misconception that dreadlocks are dirty and horrible, smelly bits of hair. It's not true. It's knotted hair. That's all it is. It's like a bit of rope, more than anything. Sorry, I'm refilling my tank. And done. Yeah, dreadlocks, it's just knotted hair. Strands of knotted up hair, which are the person with the hair's choice. If you can see, just strands of knotted up hair. I did this a couple of days ago, so it is loosened up a fair amount, but hopefully if I just leave it alone, it'll sort itself back out and finish dreading it. I know dreading your hair takes months and months to do, but I think it looks alright how it is at the moment, and I think when it finally does become dreads, it'll look pretty cool. I mean, I like it. My dad fucking hates it, but I like it. It's something I'm trying. I know it's a bit of a... It's not permanent. It's not a permanent thing. I can't not undo it. I can undo it. But I'm trying it for now. Let them mature a bit. See how they go. If I decide at the end I don't want them anymore, or they're too much hassle or something. Which I know dreads aren't. They're not lower maintenance. They're just a different kind of maintenance to normal hair. Because it's a lot more complicated to actually wash them. Whereas people with normal hair will just shampoo their hair, well, they'll get it wet, shampoo it, rinse it off, and you're done. People with dreads, as I've seen, if you want to wash it, which is suggestible, have to get it all wet through, and these act like sponges, so you have to squeeze it in order to get it wet through. Shampoo your scalp, squeeze it along if you want, squeeze it into your dreads and all that, get it all in there, and then it's basically under the water squeezing your hair continuously like you would to get all the soap out of a sponge, and then drying it off, pretty much wringing your hair out like you would a dishcloth or a sponge. I'm just comparing it to a sponge a lot because it is very similar. Little pockets of sciencey stuff, you know, like a sponge does. It does science, yes. It's very smart. Yeah, it's going well. I like it. I start work, technically, I believe, if I check the time, today. I start work today in roughly, start at 9, it's 54 minutes past midnight. 8 hours and 6 minutes. It's roughly when I start. Don't know why it took me that long to do the maths. You can tell how long I've been out of education. Yeah, when these guys first met me, I didn't have the dreads. Hopefully they won't think too negatively of the dreads, or the baby dreads as they are now, because I know that can happen with employers. I mean, this is an apprenticeship at the moment, but there's always the possibility with an apprenticeship to get employment afterwards. which would be ideal. Now I'm looking forward to the apprenticeship. I'm bricking it, absolutely bricking it. It should be fun. I mean, I've got no reason to think it won't be, because it's going to be taking apart machinery, putting it all back together, making sure it works, and chatting with the guys, possibly selling stuff, possibly field work on some days, where I go out and do work for the council, clean up council lands, and sort out the gardening. Excuse me. So yeah, that should be fun. I will say one thing about these dreads though. They've actually kept my hair sort of, not out of my face, because as you can tell it still flops down in my face, but out of the way a bit, because it's easier to move really, because I'll just get some of them and just bloop, tie it up like that. Yeah, that'll be what I'll do when it's done. I'll just pull it back, tie it up. I actually know how to as well. It's quite fucking simple. You just pull it back, get two of the dreads from the bottom, there's another one, and tie it. That's all it is. You just fucking tie your hair up. Didn't work too well that time, but you get the principle. Most of that's tied back now. You just undo it, and there you go. Yeah, it's fine. You get the principle. It's the most basic form of tying your hair back. Yeah. But yeah, the dreads are going great. I've got to make sure I clean them, because my hair cleaning routine wasn't the best to begin with. So my scalp doesn't get oily very quickly, luckily. But when it does, it'll need cleaning. And because if the oil gets into your hair, it'll cause the knotting in your hair to loosen up, because it will make the hairs slip past each other. So I'm basically reiterating what I heard from a channel called Lazy Dreads. I think that's the channel name. But they're a brilliant channel to go to if you want to look at starting dreadlocks, or you're just considering dreadlocks, or you have dreadlocks and you're just wondering how to take care of them, or you've started dreadlocks and you want to know how to take care of them, or you want to know what to expect from them. Because this is a guy who's had dreadlocks since he was, I think he said it was 13. Since he was 13, and he's like 24 or something now. And he's got dreads all over. He's got a full head of dreads, like down to his nipple or something. And he said they were down to waistband length, like he could tuck them into his belt. But he had to have them trimmed a bit. Hey, yeah, it's a good channel to go to. I'm not going to leave a link, because I don't know how to. Well, it's not that I don't know how to. It's a bit more difficult because I'm doing this on my phone, and it's a ball ache to do anything like that. That's why most of my descriptions are empty. But yeah, if you just remember the name Lazy Dreads, you should be able to find them. Use the search bar. Promo in someone else's page. And if you want a better place to get e-cigarette reviews that doesn't have all like the emotional shit in between, Mike Vapes, he's good. Grim Green is good, but he has other segments in his vlogs, because you got Tuesday Bro Tuesday and Vlog Day, and he does getting to know Grim Green, other stuff like that, viewer mails. So he speaks to his viewers, and he also does reviewing shit that he gets, like he does first impressions. He's doing one at the moment, which is views a thing that he's never even reviewed before, or tried before. Grim Green reviews a thing that he's never even tried before. It's a vape thing that he's never even tried before. Blah, blah, blah. That's all unimportant. He's a good one. I suppose Rip Trippers, if you're up for the in-your-face, blah, this is what it is. Yeah, it's brilliant. You see this, you see this, you see this. Yeah, it's good. He's quite in-your-face. Todd's Reviews. Mr. Todd is brilliant. He's a lovely sounding bloke. Just that the voice is quite nice. Dean and Vaping Biker. He's pretty cool. I've watched almost all of his fucking videos, like I have Grim Green and a couple other YouTubers. And he does excellent reviews, very in detail, very personal, so they're what he actually thinks. He doesn't review stuff that he doesn't like. Well, he reviews stuff that he doesn't like, but on the odd occasion. Vaping Bogan's good as well. He does all sorts, but he does a beer review with every review he does. So if you want to know a nice beer to go with your vape, hit up Vaping Bogan. I'm just doing loads of shout outs right now. Yeah, if you want to give your opinion of my current dreads or the way I may look with dreads, like whether you think I'll look okay with them or what. If you want to give your opinion in the comments, go ahead. I don't care. I mean, I do care. If you give me a nice comment, I'll love you. Yeah, cool. If you give me a shitty comment, fuck you. I thought this was going to be quicker than the rest of them. It turns out it's not, and it's a really big ramble in most cases. Just going on about vape reviewers and a guy's channel called Lazy Dreads. Yeah, it's all good. It's just a rambly video where I'm tooting away and just blathering at a camera right in front of me, which has no emotion and no way of knowing what I'm doing. If there are people on this channel looking for my old gig reviews, where I go to gigs and do reviews of the gigs and the bands at the gigs, I'm not doing that at the moment, as you can tell, because I can't get to any gigs. Hopefully when my bike's up and running, I'll be able to go to some. I'll have to get back into the circle of people that know where they all are, because I've got no clue. And then I'm going to have to sort that out. If you want to do music tutorials like I did to begin with, for some stupid reason, I'm not even that good at guitar. You're not going to get them again. Yeah, if there's anything you want to know, leave it in the comments. I'm more than likely going to receive them, a notification about them, have a read of it, see what you said. If you've got any problems, like mental health or just emotional problems, like shit going on around you that you want to talk about or let me know about, I'll see if I can give you some advice. I don't know, maybe. Fuck it. Do what you want. That's what I'm doing. That's why I'm turning my hair into dreads, growing a beard. I wear a cross in my ear. Can't even fucking talk. I stretched my ear because I wanted to do what I want. I got a lip piercing because I wanted to do what I want. I originally had a nose piercing because I wanted to do what I want. I've got a piercing up on the top of my ear because I wanted to do what I want. I'm a fucking rebel. Not. No. Yeah, dreads. Awesome vape reviewers. Lazy Dreads. Go check them out. Fuck it. See you guys in Valhalla. I'm tired. I'll see ya.